Hello there, boils and ghouls. I'm Mr. Macabre, and welcome back to my movie library. Well, this is one of those videos, in case if you guys haven't already figured it out, I'm a friggin' idiot because, uh, yeah, I spent, a pretty big chunk of money on this. I pre-ordered this last year. It finally came in. You guys have heard me say here recently that as far as like collector's editions and stuff like that we're going to go. I was going to kind of tone it down a little bit and kind of go for some more standard editions, mostly just because they're getting to the point they're just too expensive. And also, too, just, space is such an issue anymore. So, yeah, got to really kind of just like, really pick and choose what you're going to go for as far as that stuff is concerned. That being said, though, is like I said, I pre-ordered this. I think it was late summer of last year, and it finally came in today. And you already, no sense in drawing out the suspense. You guys already know what I'm talking about from the title of the video. We have the Imprint hard box set of Quentin Tarantino's Jackie Brown. And yeah, this is really nice. It did cost a good chunk of change, ain't gonna lie. But it is the 4K and the Blu-ray. So didn't really need this, to be truthfully honest with you. This really was just a vanity purchase. The reason why I just felt like I needed to get this one is because Tarantino's movies are kind of like one of the ones, like, I usually want the collector's editions of those. It's like, look at here, okay, like I got, pretty much most of these I have in collector's editions. Like, here's my Reservoir Dogs, so, sorry. But, yeah, there's my Reservoir Dogs. This is also from Viavision. So I got that one, collector's edition. Here's, I really screwed up. I missed out. I really wish I had been able to get the box with the hard box with lenticular cover, but I still got it. We have Grindhouse with Planet Terror and Death Proof. So, completely loaded. But, yeah. So, like I said, I really, really wish I'd been able to jump on that one and get that hard box with the nice lenticular cover on it. So, anyway, so we got that one. On my old channel, I did a video on this one. I got Pulp Fiction. So as you can see, yeah, like almost half of Tarantino's movies, now that I got this. And we got Inglourious Bastards. Really, really nice. So yeah, let's see, there are 9 Tarantino movies. Okay, 2, 3, 4. This one makes 5. Oh, and by the way, I did also order the Kill Bill set. I got that coming here in a few days. I'm going to probably do a video talking about that one too. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that would be like 6. So that'd be like 6 out of 9 of Tarantino's directed films, in like collector's edition packaging. So then the only other 3, let's see here. We still need Hateful Eight and Django on 4K. And let's see here. I have just kind of the standard Once Upon a Time in Hollywood edition. But yeah, but see, like right there though, just, so yeah, Tarantino, I just felt like was one of those directors, like, I'd love to have all of his movies in collector's editions. So that's what this is for. So I'm sure, if you're watching this, you've probably already seen other people, show this off. And there's on the back, telling you the bonus features. That's another thing too. Like I said, this is extremely just a vanity purchase. There's really nothing new on here. Pretty much everything that's on here is on the standard Lionsgate 4K Blu-ray combo. So I didn't really need this. Dolby Vision 2160 ultra high definition 1080p high definition presentation, breaking down Jackie Brown, How It Went Down documentary, look back at Jackie Brown, interview with director Quentin Tarantino, Chicks with Guns full video, deleted and alternate scenes, Siskel and Ebert at the movies, Jackie Brown review, Jackie Brown on MTV, marketing galleries, still galleries, vintage Robert Forster trailers, vintage Pam Grier trailers, and radio spots. So yeah, so I mean, pretty much everything that's on this is on the standard Lionsgate 4K. So technically, I really didn't need this. This really was, like I said, it's just a vanity purchase. You know, I really got this. This was strictly for the packaging. I mean, look at that. Even still, that's the exact same cover you get on, you know, the Lionsgate 4K. And on the back, no reversible cover art. Well, let me show you the disc real quick first. There's your 4K. Right, there's the 4K. There's the Blu-ray. No reversible cover art. There is picture there. You got a picture of Pam Grier. Super awesome Pam Grier. But yeah, no reversible cover art. None of that kind of stuff. You know, you got this alternate artwork here on the... Come on. Sorry, you guys know I really try not to waste your time. So you got that right there, you know, the original cover art, but then like on here on the hard box, you know, you got the original poster art there. You know, but you got this here, and then you got the book, which, I mean, a lot of people, as far as a lot of people are concerned, Pam Grier looks pretty good there, didn't she? Yeah, but, you know, as far as a lot of people are concerned, you know, the books are, you know, pointless and don't need it, so... But, the late, great Robert Forster. Yeah. Really great cast in this movie. Quentin and Pam there. Robert De Niro. So, yeah. Sam Jackson. You can't forget Sam Jackson. Come on. Where's my... Oh, there's... Bridget Fonda there. Come on, where's my boy? Where's Michael? Come on. Sorry, but... No, come on. Where is he? I don't see... This is bullshit, man. No picture of Michael Keaton, man. Oh my God. Yeah, sorry. This is taking forever, but sorry. I was trying to see if I could, really quick, I was just trying to see if I could find a picture of Michael Keaton in here. You know. Anyway, but yeah, so there you go. There's the book. And so, yeah, so, you know, which a lot of people, you know, as far as they're concerned, like, you know, the book is, you know, no point to it, so. But anyway, yeah, that's really all this was. I mean, this is not, it's nice. You know, the packaging is gorgeous. You got the beautiful hard box here. But like I said, this really is, there's nothing different between this and if you just got the standard, you know, 4K edition here in America. But that was just the thing, you know, it's like, I was just like, you know, I got most of my other Tarantino movies, you know, in, you know, collectible packaging. So it's kind of like, yeah, kind of like, if at all possible, you know, I'd like to try to, oh, look on the back there. Get that little sticker off there. It's a little, you know, a little glue thing. There you go. I got Bridget Fonda on there. But yeah, it's just one of those things. You know, you're really only getting this for the packaging. There's not really anything else in here you can't get on the standard edition. Do I recommend it? If you're a diehard fan of the movie, you're a diehard Tarantino fan, and you have the money and you can afford it and you got the shelf space, then yeah, I would say go ahead and pick this bad boy up. But just don't, in terms of like picture quality, sound quality, bonus features, any of that kind of stuff, just don't expect anything different from the Lionsgate release because that's really all this is. You're really only, I know I keep repeating myself, I'm sounding like a broken record, but you really are only getting this for the packaging. But like I said, I just really felt like I needed this. Hang on. Just really felt like I needed this to go with my other Tarantino films. So that's kind of what that was all about. So yeah, this isn't going to be the longest video I've ever done, but anyway, like I said, yeah, I got the Kill Bill set coming in, so I'll probably be doing a video on that here probably next week. I think it's supposed to come in on Tuesday. I think so. But yeah, there was that. But real quick before you go, if you guys don't mind, got a couple of early Christmas, or not Christmas, birthday presents. So if you don't mind, thought I'd just show them off to you real quick. Got this here, and even though this is something I already have, it's, it really is nice. And also too, hey, a nice gift, didn't cost me anything. So I got the 4K Steelbook for Black Christmas. Yeah, talked about, well, that was the thing. I was going to try to go down and see they were doing a screening of it here last December at the Loft, and I was going to try to go down there, but unfortunately I wasn't able to make it. And so anyway, but yeah, people know that this is people know I love this movie to death. And so as an early birthday present, my birthday's in like over a week, but yeah, as an early birthday present, I got gifted the 4K Steelbook. So there's the 4K, there's your Blu-ray of the movie. I'm sure other people have probably already shown this off. But hang on. You do got a little bit of inside picture there. It's the classic, I don't know if you can even pick that up, can you? It's a classic like eye in the door frame there. Hopefully you can see that. But yeah, so beautiful, beautiful. I cannot complain about this. So really nice. And hang on one second. Sorry, just trying to put everything back the way it was. The late great Olivia Hussey, may she rest in peace. Loved her. Well, we all did. Super gorgeous, super talented. How could you not love her, All right. So there we go. But yeah, really nice, really kind of, yeah, it's not really a gloss. It's more of an embossed steelbook. So really nothing new. I mean, it's pretty much, it's just the same old, it's the same old stuff that you get on the standard 4K edition, so however, I was like, well, here you go. Here's my edition, my 4K edition, which, you see is just the, just a regular MRA case and stuff. So, yeah. I don't know why I'm showing this. So, anyway, so yeah, now I get to take that and I get to replace it with this. Here we go, the ceremony. There we are. Look at that. There you go. Snug as a bug in a rug. Here we go. There we go. Nice and protective cased up. So, like I said, nice early birthday gift. I'm not going to complain about it. So, yeah. Even though the discs are the same, and I mean, it's just different packaging. But, so anyway, so yeah, really nice to get that. So, you might be saying, like, dude, is that the only thing you guys? Just, a bunch of damn, package upgrades? No, I got a couple of new ones too. This one, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I just got it today. Yeah, again, it's like, can't complain. I haven't seen the movie. I don't know anything. But hey, didn't cost me anything. So, and I got the first one. So I got Ilsa, Harem Keeper of the Oil Sheiks. The second in the Ilsa series. Audio commentary with actress Diane Thorne, director Don Edmonds, and actor Howard Maurer. Moderated by humorist Martin Lewis. Audio commentary by film historians Kat Ellinger and Evgeny, can't pronounce that. Interview with Don Edmonds, Part 2 by Elijah Drenner, Still Gallery, theatrical trailer, French dialogue track. So, there we go. Yep. I was like, hey man, it's a nice early birthday gift. Friend of mine knew I got this for, they knew I got the first one, and they were like, hey man, I was like, I'll go ahead and get you the second one. All right. There we go. Got the reversible cover art. Like I said, I can't tell you how picture on this looks. I haven't watched it yet. So, but I mean, it's, it's kind of your typical, Kino. You got your 4K there, your Blu-ray there. So, just basic, simple. There you go. So now I get to watch this one here later on. Nice. And one other thing, and no, I didn't get the 4K of this. Like I said, this was a gift. So, I ended up just getting the standard Blu-ray of this, but it doesn't bother me because this is one, I don't have the first movie on 4K either, and that is Black Phone 2. Like I said, I haven't seen, I was just gifted this, haven't seen it yet. So, deleted scenes, dialed in the cast of Black Phone 2, story carved in ice, and more. So, here's the slipcover. I really like that slipcover, though. That's really cool. I do like the first movie. I don't know if it's, I would like it enough that I really need the 4K. I think the Blu-ray is pretty much fine for me. So, and the fact I got this on Blu-ray, yeah, I can live with it on there. So, yeah, but I mean, I like the first movie good enough. And, I am interested in seeing this one. I've heard, mostly good things about it. So, hopefully this will do. But, if you guys don't mind, I got you guys know me. I prefer my black Blu-ray cases. I can't help it. It's just the way I am. So I know some people, dude, just put in the goddamn slipcover, and it's like you wouldn't even notice until you pull it out. But I don't know, man. Just plus too, these come in handy when if I'm gonna get rid of something or trade something in or upgrade something. So it's nice to have those cases handy. There we go. I don't know. Just to me, just my personal opinion, that's just more aesthetically pleasing to see is the black case. I just like that better. So yeah. So looking forward to checking this one out. And there we go. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take Ilsa and we're going to case her up. There you go. Nice and secure. You guys know how I do things. There we go. Really nice. Now I'm going to take my standard 4K of Black Christmas. I'm going to trade that in at the record store. I can get something else for it. And just real quick here, sorry. Going to take my protective case here. We're going to case up Black Phone 2. Hope you guys are all doing well. I hope, the new year is starting off okay for you. And, hopefully, we got some stuff we're looking forward to. And I do have to admit, I was kind of bummed out that Scream Factory announced some new releases. I was like, really? You're going to do Devil's Advocate? It's like, where the hell's Day of the Dead? That's the one everybody wants, Scream Factory. It's like, nothing against Devil's Advocate, but we all know that right now, Scream Factory, Day of the Dead, that's the one everybody wants. That's the one everybody's expecting from you. So, come on, man. But anyway, so there we go. Nice and cased up. Even still, it's like, even for standard Blu-ray, still, that slipcover, if you're a slipcover fan, you're going to like this one. It's really nice. So, there we go. The Black Phone 2. I heard this one goes into, like, kind of Nightmare on Elm Street territory, but oh, yeah, we definitely got some stuff coming that I'm very much looking forward to. I'm looking forward to, definitely, I can't wait for, Salem's Lot to come out at the end of March, and, we got some other good stuff on the way, so hell yeah, I am so looking forward to it. I think this is, you got all these doomsday sayers, on social media and stuff talking right now about, like, this is it, man. Final year. Yeah, after this, man, oh my God, shit, this is it, man. After this year, no more physical media. That's it. It's all just going to be the same stuff, just rehashed over and over. It's like, there is a fair amount of truth to that. I won't lie, but, now, if I understood the rumor correctly, now Vinegar Syndrome is going to get into some of the Warner Brothers releases. So, okay, so wait a minute. So, and Warner Brothers, if you look on all the discs or the disconnected, they've already sat there and talked about, like, a lot of stuff they plan to put out on 4K this upcoming year. Ben-Hur, Gone with the Wind, Friday, Caddyshack, THX 1138, all this other kind of stuff. So, yeah, they already got stuff coming. But then too, we don't know everything that Arrow's going to put out. Looks like Scream Factory's still got a couple of Warner Brothers titles. I mean, hell, they're doing Devil's Advocate. It looks like they might still do the occasional Warner Brothers here and there. So Arrow, I think Kino every once in a while, still Kino can get their hands on something Warner Brothers. Now Vinegar Syndrome is going to start putting out. I think by the time, we're still looking at over a year. It's like by the time, if Netflix does buy Warner Brothers, by the time that comes in, it's like, when you figure all these companies and the studio working together, I think chances are by the time they do take over, pretty much just about anything Warner Brothers you could want will be out there. It would just be like a lot of the new releases and stuff. And shit, even some of those might still get releases, depending. But no, I think we're in for some surprises. I just put in an order from Vinegar Syndrome. They just put out 2 new. One is a Blu-ray set, the other is a 4K. And that's the thing, it's like that's why I cannot and I will not say that. Physical me is on the way out. It's dying. Oh, we're just getting the same. Where's that at? We're just getting the same old stuff regurgitated over and over again. It's like, yeah, it does seem that way a lot of the times. But, if you have the problem is if you don't have a wide taste of movies and TV shows, yeah, it's definitely going to seem that way. Because, if you have just really into a small number of movies and shows, and it just, just keep seeing those being released and re-released, yeah, it's going to look that way. But, if you have like a wide taste, like you're into all kinds of movies, all kinds of shows, a whole large spectrum, it's like there's still, I still see a lot of occasional surprises. Like I said, I just ordered 2 things from Vinegar Syndrome that I was like, oh, they're putting this out. I got to get this. Oh man, I am so happy about this. One is a TV series that's like, oh my God, Vinegar Syndrome's put out the entire series on this. I can't wait to get those in to check them out and to show you. But no, I think we're going to, okay, it may not be the most thrilling year for physical media, but I do think we're going to get the occasional, like, really sweet surprise. I think we still got some good stuff coming, There's still some, okay, like all the Kubrick movies, because I'm looking at my Kubrick set over there, all the Kubrick movies are coming out or just about out. The only one we need left is Lolita. So it was like, whoever, Warner Brothers, Criterion, maybe Vinegar Syndrome, somebody, do that. Then you know what? The entire, pretty much, yeah, I think the entire Kubrick film library is on 4K. How cool is that going to be? If we just get Django and Hateful Eight, then we'll have the Tarantino movie library. Well, except for Grindhouse. Sorry. But, yeah, we'll have, just about everything in the... So we need Death Proof, we need Hateful Eight, and Django. We get those 3, we got all the Tarantino directed movies on 4K. We're getting there, we got a lot of great stuff. So, and that's another thing too, it's like, a lot of people, they're just into only Blu-ray, and a lot of you're pretty much done because a lot of the stuff you want, you've already got. So, but anyway, no, I think that it's going to be a good year. I really do. I think we're going to, I don't think we're going to be constantly bombarded with all this, amazing, news and releases and stuff like that. I don't think it's going to be that, but I do think it's like, okay, this is coming out. All right, maybe not my thing, but I can understand if somebody else wants it. But I think, we're going to get the occasional sweet surprise. Like, we're going to get, oh my God, that one's coming? Oh, nice, something. So I think we're still going to get some good stuff. I don't think physical media is dead just yet. I know a lot of stuff is just kind of re-releasing new packaging and stuff, which I just clearly showed, but I think, that's going to be a part of it, but I do think we're still going to get the occasional, just, ooh, nice, that one I got to have, So, I think I've rambled on long enough, so just go ahead and show you, just got my Imprint Jackie Brown 4K set here. Like I said, I know, totally unnecessary, just, for the packaging, but Like I said, I just wanted it to go with the rest of my Tarantino collector's editions. And my sweet gifts, I got Black Friday, 4K Steelbook from Scream Factory. Gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. Even though it's Blu-ray, I don't care. Like I said, it was a gift, so Black Phone 2. Definitely look forward to checking this out. And, yeah, Ilsa, Harem Keeper of the Oil Sheiks. To go with my Ilsa, She-Wolf of the SS. So I'll get to watch those. So, yeah, I think, yeah, off to a pretty damn good start for 2026, in my opinion. So that's it. So if anybody took the time to watch all of this, I thank you for doing it. I appreciate you for doing it. Thank you for listening to me sit here and ramble through most of the video. If you haven't already yet, could you please subscribe to my channel, like the video if you do, share it, you know, all that, you know, all the stuff you always hear the YouTubers say, you know, notification bell, yada, 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 all that stuff. But that's it. And as I always say, you know, take care of your movie library. It'll take care of you. And there you go. Have a good night, everybody. See you all later. Bye.